Alrighty, so on this video we're going to do several different motions, ranges of motion. We're going to do hip flexion. That norm is 100 to 120. Those landmarks, the fulcrum is going to be on the greater trochanter, the stable arm is going to be up the mid-axillary line, and then the moving arm is going to be on pointing towards the lateral epicondyle of the knee. We're also going to do knee flexion and extension. Those norms, flexion is 135 to 150. Extension is going to be 0 to 10. Those landmarks are the fulcrum is going to be on the lateral epicondyle of the knee, moving arm down the lateral malleolus, and then the stable arm is going to follow the lateral aspect of the femur. We're also going to do AB and AD duction of the hip. AB duction norm is going to be about 40. A deduction is going to be on average about 20. Those landmarks are going to be, the fulcrum is going to lay on the ASIS of the limb that we are testing. The stable arm is going to point across the body to the contralateral ASIS, and then the moving arm is going to be pointing down towards the patella on the anterior part of the femur. Alright, so let's get started. Let's start with hip flexion. I'm going to ask the patient to move his thigh, knee as close as he can to his chest, just to get a general idea and have him relax. I'm going to find his greater trochanter by internally, externally rotating the hip. I'm going to line up my landmarks, and I'm going to ask the patient to do the same motion, bring his knee as close as he can to his hip. Alright, go ahead, relax. Alright, so he was at 110, just slightly underneath norm. We're going to do knee flexion and extension. Make sure we can see that. Go ahead and scoot back on the table a little bit. We're going to place a towel underneath his ankle for extension. Alrighty, so stable arm, we'll go this way. Alright, good. So we're at 0 degrees, which is normal. We're going to remove the towel. Now I'm going to ask you to bring your knee, flex your knee as far as you can, so bring your heel as close to the butt as possible. Good. Go ahead, relax. Alright. So go ahead and do that again. I'll measure as soon as he gets up. Go through that motion. Lateral epicondyle, lateral malleolus, midline is started 0. We are flexing all the way down. Alright, so we're at 130, which is good. So now we're going to do AB and AD duction. First we're going to do AB duction. So I'll find the ASIS. Alrighty. So those are lined up. Alright, I'm going to ask the patient to bring his leg out as far as he can. Alright, go ahead and relax. Bring your leg back. Alright, make sure that I'm all lined up. And go ahead and do that same motion. And relax. Alright, so we started. So that was 50 degrees, so that's good, that's normal. So now for a deduction, I'm going to move the opposite leg farther off the table, so giving him room, letting it hang off if it's comfortable. Is that comfortable? Alrighty. So it's going to be the same landmarks, ASIS,